Do you guys go up to Bismarck?
We haven't been there, no. Great job, Samuel.
Oh, is it not too bad?
Looking good. It's safe for me behind the camera, but I don't necessarily want to be, you know, interviewed. Your dad asked me if he could interview me.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
And tell me about what you love.
I love being around family, friends, you know, getting excited about being a new baby for me anyways. So.
Should I tilt down to the baby?
It's up to you.
Ooh, there she is.
Coming along.
Do you want to answer the other one?
It's up to you. I can try.
Okay. Well, the way I posed it, you know, I said to some people, what scares you?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different than what do you fear, but either one is fine.
I guess my biggest probably fear is if something happens, like our family or something like that. So that's kind of a big important thing in my life. So.
And how do you feel about these family reunions?
Oh, I love it. Every year I get to see everybody again. I meet new people every year I come, so it's awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Ends.
It's just part of my project. I just thought it was interesting. Do you want to turn palms up? Okay, no. And bring them together a little bit? That's nice. Okay.
I got the fat hands in the family.
You don't need your sandals, David.
That they put on there. One was what do you love, and the other was what do you fear?
Fear. Not really anything.
Going there.
Not really that.
Perfect.
These are
So tell me a little bit about this day.
Hi, my name is Steve, and this is a part of a
bring
long
you around this way.
family tradition that we've been doing for, I think, probably the better part of 30-some years. I've been involved with it for maybe 20 years. It's all about family. Sure, we call it a fishing tournament and a family get-together, but it's all about family. And that's really what I love. I love being around the people that love me and that I love, and that's what's most important to me. Everything else is immaterial, but it's important to have these get-togethers, spend time with the people that you know and the people that you want to learn more about, and just kick back and have some good times and some fun.
So how'd today go for you?
Great.
He's a man of many words.
Did you meet any public officials?
Oh, yeah, no, wait, did you really? What happened?
We tried to run them, but they...
Is that who was chasing? We saw a boat, two boats go cruising by. Was that you?
Joel says, should we run them?
He did not.
Do you want to know what the questions are? Or do you want to be surprised?
That's an interesting thing, because as a public speaker, I've done for a couple years in high school. And there's different events. It's kind of hard to say, because sometimes it's nice to just go right in and then, you know, like an impromptu type of thing.
First question is, well, I'll tell you what both questions are. The questions are, what do you love and what do you fear? And you can answer either one in either order.
Oh, great. Well, that is a very good question, and it's hard to say. What I love is, well, first of all, as I look around here, I love my family. I love my family a lot, and it's really touching that we're all able to gather here from all across the country, all across these states, to come here and enjoy just 2 or 3 days and just kind of come together. And it's a very peaceful time, and it's one of my favorite times of the year. Some of the other, that's, as far as what I love, I mean, I couldn't put anything above family. That is probably one of the things I love most in life. As far as my fears go, that's a trickier question, I guess. I'm just afraid of, you know, I guess from what my mom and dad taught me, I always want to do my best, and I'm afraid if I do something, it's just not what I think is my best is I would always like to just always work from the heart.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And do you want to say anything else? Here's my question that I tacked on. What do you hope for the future, like your future and the future of the world?
Well, for my future, I definitely want to make a difference. I want the positive love and work ethic that my mom and dad and my brother and sister older brother and sister have taught me through the years. What I want to do is I want to go out in the world, make a difference, raise a nice family, and just be happy. And as far as the world, that's a really tough question because there's so many things. Everyone wants something different in this world, and that's how we get all of these conflicts and wars. And it's kind of a stretch, but I hope for world peace. I mean, I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I'd love to see it happen. I just want to have everyone get along. That's my biggest wish.
Perfect. All right, now you want to do palms up?
Sure.
That looks nice.
Come on over here.
Watching a movie.
Watching a movie? What about the boat?
Yeah. Going to eat.
Look at her going back there. Come on back. Can't. I like that too much. It's like living at a park.
One of the questions, well, I'll start off with I'll ask you just to say something about today.
Okay.
And then the other two questions, and you can choose if you want to answer both of them. One is, what do you love? The other is, what do you fear? So if you want to start off with just some comment about today.
Okay.
To warm up.
Ready? Well, you know, today is one of the most beautiful days that we've ever had out here in south of Newtown, and we've been here many, many years, and the wind has been very, very high. It's been cold, it's been extremely hot. Today was a perfect day. Today was one of those days when a person just treasures life, and you just want to just really engulf it, accept it, take everything in. So it was a beautiful day, one of the best days that I've ever experienced in the many, many years I've come out here. So it was perfect.
That's what everyone's been saying. They really enjoyed it. And this is the perfect way to end it. So,
what do I love? Well, I love life. I learned to love life, and I learned to treasure life. And I had a guy tell me here a few months ago. He said, "What is truth?" And the question was meant to be more, maybe deeper than what I interpreted. But he said, "What's an absolute truth?" And of course, that's a very difficult question to answer. But the question evolved into, what is truth? I know what truth is. It's that someday never comes. And so I've taken that upon myself to live my life like someday never comes. So as far as I'm concerned, every day is a day to treasure, to love, and to live to the absolute max instead of waiting for someday I'm going to do this, someday I'm going to do that. To me, someday is today. And my goal in life is to love and live every day as someday. What I fear? What I fear is that there might not be an afterlife. I've lived my life, my whole life, like believing that there is, and I believe there is to this day, but I still fear that. You know, it's one of those things that nobody knows until it's time, but I fear that. And I'm wrestling with that, and that's my lot in life to wrestle with, and I will continue to do that until the end.
Thank you.